Hey guys, my name's David. Just wanted to talk to you about the Olympics and false flag event that I believe is going to happen there. Staged terrorist attack, the Antichrist, and the alien agenda. I want to first tell you how I came into talking about conspiracy theories, and started with seeking out the faith, the Bible, and I've done that for a few years, and then I had heard that Satanists read our Bible because they want to know their enemy more. So I wanted to know my enemy, but I didn't want to read a satanic Bible. Started studying secret societies and how they run our world, and basically 1% of the world has all the money, all the power, all the control. The other 99% are taught about it on the system, and they powerless to do anything about it. And most people know that much. They know that there's a higher, upper, middle, and lower class, but they don't really know what they're about or what purpose they serve. And basically, what these people want to do is population control. They have a national monument in Georgia. It's called the Georgia Guidestones, and on it reads the laws for the New World Order is supposed to replace the Constitution. The first law states to maintain population under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. They want to reduce the population to a tenth of its size. And you're not going to hear that on CNN. I'm not going to tell you that. Hey guys, we're going to kill you. But yeah, that's what they want to do. And they worship Satan. In all writings, 33rd degree Freemason, Albert Pike, he wrote a book called Morals and Dogma, and in it he states, and I quote, "You may repeat this to the 33rd, 32nd, and the 31st degree, that we must maintain the purity of the Luciferian doctrine." So when I say that they worship Satan in their own writings, you read the Bible, and 2 Corinthians 4:4 says that Satan, the God of this age, is blinded the minds of the unbelievers, so they cannot see the light of the gospel, which is the glory of Christ. And you read the Revelations, it says that Satan and his angels were cast down from heaven and they're here on the earth. So, what the Bible says about Satan running the earth and what their writings say about Satan running the earth is in line with each other. So, they're trying to carry out Satan's bidding, and one of the ways they're doing that is by using fear as a weapon with terrorist attacks. I believe like 9/11 and the Pentagon were inside jobs, because what that does to us is it puts fear into us, so we give up more of our rights, which gives them more control. They call it protection, and also enables them to go into those other lands, get more oil, get more land, because they got to own the land to unite everything. You have to own everything, and so it's for power. But all these people try to speak out about secret societies, and they try to tell people what they're trying to do. So they get out of them, they become Christian, they change their lives, whatever. But they end up sometimes killed for it. JFK himself, he gave a speech saying we are against secret societies, against secret oaths, against secrecy of all form. I'm asking you, the American people, to help me. And he was assassinated 1 year later. And he controlled the media. Tupac, his last CD was Illuminati. Illuminati is part of the Freemasons. They're all one society. Just made to look separate, so you can never isolate it. But with that in mind, that people were killed for talking about the secret societies. There was a guy named Steve Jackson, and he was an esoterist with connections to Freemasonry, and he made a card game called the Illuminati card game. And it was made in 1985. It was actually made in 1990, I'm sorry. Published in 1990. They took out his computers, all this stuff. He filed a lawsuit against them, won a settlement of $50,000. Got most of the stuff back, but some of the game he had to recreate from memory. And and I'll show you why they wanted to stop me from publishing the game. Remember, this was made in 1990. Some of you guys might be familiar with these cards, but I'm going to go into more detail with them. I mean, this stuff happened in 2001. So, I mean, obviously this guy, unless you're assuming he was a terrorist, knew what they were going to try to do. So, it's pretty obvious it was an inside job. Anybody with a car will recognize this one. Gas prices going up, energy crisis. This is the one I believe is going to happen. Possibly tomorrow. Sometime during the Olympics. Today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, when the Olympics start. I believe it's going to happen during the Olympics. It's kind of a last minute warning I'm trying to give you guys. See Big Ben right there being destroyed. Big Ben's in London. These people right here, they're wearing the Olympic colors. See the rings? Different colors on the shirts. Well, and the Olympics are taking place in London, so you notice at the top it says combined disaster. Okay. In their books, in their writings, they said what we need for the final part of our plan is we need a combined disaster. We need these people freaking out so bad. We need a bunch of different things going wrong in order to get them freaking out to where they're willing to embrace our new world order. That's what they say in their writings. That's what they're using it for, using fear as a weapon. And so this is the final part of their plan, is what they say. So this is probably going to be a lot worse than 9/11 if it takes place. With the conspiracies that surround the Olympics, you have a guy named William Blake, who's an esoterist, and he wrote a poem in the 1800s and 1700s, but he said, "I will not rest, nor shall I let my sword sleep in my hand until we build Jerusalem in England's green and pleasant land." So they want to create Jerusalem over in England. It's really weird. Even in the Olympics, the Summer Olympics logo decrypted the word Zion, and Zion means the New Jerusalem. The roads that surround the Olympics are all biblical names or Freemason names. So, there's definitely something weird going on there. But, so in the next video, I'll get into talking about the Antichrist.
Stop it.